Mr. Smith. Now, are you the only child, or do you have any siblings anywhere?
I do have a sister.
Okay.
She's out in California right now,
Uh-huh.
and she couldn't make it today. But we were talking on the phone. We were kind of disagreement. I want to do burial. She
Okay.
wants to do cremation. Could you kind of go over the options that we have here?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess we can just start with the cremation. What kind of questions do you think you have about it?
Well, I mean, see, I don't like cremation personally. She's
Yeah.
the one wanting cremation, and tell me a little bit about first of all, what kind of prices do y'all have on cremation?
Okay, our cremation prices, because we don't own our crematory, we have to do it through another facility. Our cremation prices start at $3,000, and they go up from there if you want to have a memorial service, if you buy an urn, things such as that.
All right, what facility is that?
It's actually Morrison Brown Funeral Home in Tuscumbia, Alabama, is who we do ours through.
Okay. Okay. How long of a process? I mean, does the paperwork take a long time? How does that work?
Well, it kind of varies from case to case. We'll have to get the death certificate signed first of all, and also get a cremation permit signed by her doctor. And then from there, we'll just schedule an appointment with Morrison Funeral Home. Usually, in all 2 to 3 days tops. Sometimes it can be quicker. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but 2 to 3 days is usually a safe bet.
Okay. And do y'all sell urns here, or do we need to pick up an urn off the internet? Or
We do. The cremains will come back in just a temporary container. It's just a little black rectangular box. We do have several urns to select from if that is something that you would want.
Okay, because my next question is going to be, we have a cemetery plot at Grassy Cemetery.
Okay.
And if we went the cremation route, we'd still want to do burial and possibly
Yeah.
a service or something like that.
Absolutely. That could be done.
A memorial service, is that what you call it?
Yes. Typically, when the body is not present or has been cremated, it is a memorial service.
Okay. And you said that puts me at what price for cremation?
It would be $5,000 if we added a memorial service.
Okay. All right. Let's go over some options if we just do kind of a traditional,
Okay.
you know.
If we just did a traditional burial, our traditional package starts at $41.95, and that includes everything from us picking you up to embalming to use of the facilities. Where you're going to start, adding on to that price is with your merchandise, the casket and the vault
Mm-hmm.
and things such as that.
I got you. What does y'all's upcoming schedule look like? You have a free schedule?
Well, in the next couple of days, I know tomorrow we have 2 funerals, so that wouldn't really be a possibility unless you did it just first thing in the morning, which I don't think you'd want to do. Wednesday would be open. We have one Wednesday, or from Thursday on, we're free.
Okay. What's the earliest you can do it Wednesday?
Earliest Wednesday, we have an 11 o'clock already. We could do 1 or 3 Wednesday.
What about Thursday? You think you could do before noon, like say 9 o'clock?
Oh yeah.
10 o'clock?
Well, we don't usually do them typically at 9 o'clock. We could do a 10 o'clock Thursday. That would be no issue.
Okay, that could work.
Okay.
Do I have to buy an outer burial container for the cemetery?
Grassy does not require an outer container, so no.
we don't need to.
No.
Okay, we don't need to go into that. Okay. Nat, do I need to meet you down at the cemetery to mark the grave?
We'll get in touch with the caretaker. As long as you already have plots, he should have that information already, and he'll be able to mark it off. If he does have any questions, he can contact us, and we'll get with you and kind of go from there. But he should be able to take care of it.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna move forward with burial,
Okay.
and I'm paying for it. My sister, she told me I could choose.
Yeah.
So where do we go from here?
Well, since we're settled on this, we will go forward with scheduling the funeral. I know you mentioned Thursday at 10 a.m. Would that be okay?
Thursday at 10.
Okay.
And then like a night's visitation beforehand.
Okay, so night's visitation, we typically do 5 to 8 for a night's visitation. If you want it, 4 to 7, or whatever you want, really, it's up to you.
Yeah, let's do 4 to 7.
4 to 7 Wednesday
You gotta
night.
get your guys home, right?
Right. We appreciate you taking that into consideration.
Oh yeah.
And then 10 a.m. Thursday, and that will be a chapel service, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have it here in the chapel.
Okay. Now, do you have a speaker in mind?
Yeah, my mother, she went to church with at Bonnertown Church,
Mhm.
and Chris Joyner preaches over there, so we'd
Okay.
like Chris Joyner to preach.
All right. And music, do you kind of know what music you might want during the service?
I can only imagine.
Okay.
It's one of the songs. I believe Chris can actually sing that song if you'd let him sing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. She'd like Freebird.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And what's a good song that you think of? What typically?
I
Typically use?
prefer traditional hymns. But that's just me. You know, anything from Amazing Grace, you know, How Great Thou Art, What a Day That Will Be. Those are kind of, you know, what I prefer. But you know, I don't speak for you all.
Let's do "In the Garden" by Johnny
In the-
Cash.
that's a good
she
one.
loved Johnny Cash.
All right. So I can only imagine will be sung by Chris Joyner. Does he need any music to accompany him, or will he
Yeah, we'll probably need like background music,
like a karaoke track?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
and we might can find it. We can plug it in the phone, can't we?
Yeah, we have that ability here. All right, so we've got a speaker, we've set times, we've got music. Will she have any jewelry on that you want back?
Yeah, she had her wedding ring on. I'd like her buried with a wedding
Okay,
ring.
so wedding ring stays.
Yeah, and she's got earrings on.
Okay.
You can take those off.
And a hairdresser, will she need somebody to come do her hair?
Yeah, she let April Tees do her hair.
Okay.
I'll give her a call and let her know to come down here.
That would be appreciated. All right. And can you probably gather up a few guys or women to be pallbearers?
Yeah, we're gonna let her grandchildren be pallbearers.
Okay, that'll be good. I guess from here, what you'll need to do is get flowers if that's something that you would want. We have several florists locally who all do a great job. If you want to,
You got any recommendations on that? Who should I choose?
I don't really feel right, recommending a florist. I think it would be a kind of a conflict of interest for me to do that.
Yeah, sure.
But I can say that they all do a great job.
Okay, all right. You said they're across the street.
Yes, there are two across the street, and there are some more locally in town.
All right. Well, do we have anything else we need to go over?
Unless you would like to do the DVD memorial that plays during visitation. That
Are
would
you
be
bringing
some-
pictures?
Yes,
Yeah.
we typically use around 30 pictures.
Okay. Okay. You charge any extra for that?
And no, it is included in the price of the traditional service package.
All right. Well, either tomorrow or Wednesday morning, we'll bring those into you.
Okay, that will be perfectly fine. From here, we'll go up to the office. The vital statistics that we got prior to this will have been all compiled into an obituary and death certificate. So we'll have you proofread that. Make sure no changes need to be made, and we'll go over the different options for the DVD with you.
Okay.
So, do you have any more questions I can help you with?
Not that I know of. If I have any questions, I'll give you a call, though.
Well, I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Y'all been great.
Well, thank
so
you
far.
very much for that. All right, we'll go up front then.
All right.